Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Balto and welcome back to another episode of Exotic Spotlight. I got a weird one for you guys today. If you guys haven't seen my other Exotic Spotlight videos, these go in depth of the many different Warlock exotics that are in the game Destiny 2. And we create builds and we test them out for the first time and we see how they do in all sorts of content. I have, like I said, a very weird one for you guys today. Some people don't even realize these boots exist, and I think I ought to just show you guys what we're going to be playing with today. We are going to be taking a look at the exotic boots known as Transversive steps, and the armor perk is really simple. Strange Protractor. Sprint speed is increased. After a short time sprinting, your currently equipped weapon is automatically reloaded. So a lot of people don't necessarily think that this kind of exotic is useful in any sort of aspect of the game. But I figured, with Renegades literally less than a week away, we just have some fun, use some stuff that we haven't used in the game, and we just see what kind of wacky stuff we can come up with. So what I'm basically trying to accomplish with this build is I want to basically never reload my gun. And there is one subclass in particular where not only with our speed increase and with our exotic weapon of choice, we're basically going to be enhancing its exotic perk, in order to blind enemies. And if you guys have already paid attention to the character, whenever I first opened up this menu, you can see we're playing on the Arc Warlock today. And we're going to be combining the Transversive steps with the Centrifuge exotic auto rifle. Its intrinsic trait reads as Overcharge Capacitor. Sprinting, sliding, and firing this weapon builds a temporary electrostatic charge, increasing range and reload speed, but we're not trying to reload this weapon whatsoever. Because when you run with this weapon, it also refills the ammo that is in the magazine. So we're basically making sure that we don't reload this weapon whatsoever. Final blows with a high charge cause explosions, and at the maximum charge, the charge explosion will blind the target. So we're trying to go fast, we're trying to blind enemies as much as possible, and we're trying to create lots of arc debuffs and just a lot of arc explosions, while trying to basically become Sonic the Hedgehog. So what we're going to be doing with our subclass, you can use healing or empowering, whatever your preference is. I'm going with ball lining. You could use chain lightning if you want, but just for today I'm going to be using ball. Most of the time I am using chain lightning, but just for today I am sticking with ball lightning. Your grenade, you can use whatever you want. Pulse is just all around really reliable. You can use storm, you can use flashbang grenades, realistically anything that you want. For aspects, because we're really focusing on the blinding aspect, we're going with Ionic Sentry. Defeating targets will give us stacks, and once we have 5 stacks, we get an arc turret, which will blind enemies and spread arc energy around in an area. And we're also going to be taking Electrostatic Mine, which is defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets. Creates an ionic trace. Collecting an ionic trace makes you amplify, which will give us some additional movement speed and allow us to be a lot more safe when we are running around, because enemies are prone to not be as accurate whenever you are amplified. So it gives us some innate survivability as we're running. For our fragments, just for fun, we're doing Spark of Haste while sprinting. You have greatly increased health stat. So again, we're taking some survivability aspects just because we're going to be running around a lot, and if we do get hit, that we're not going to be taking so much damage. In Unison, we're taking Spark of Resistance. This is just something that you should be running on all of your arcs builds, just because it's just innate damage resistance whenever you're surrounded by enemies. To pair with our aspects, we are going with Spark of Discharge, and also our 2 arc weapons that we're using. Arc weapon final blows have a chance to create an Ionic Trace. So again, we're pairing stuff fragments with our aspects in order to grant ability energy. Ionic Trace will grant us all ability energy whenever we pick it up. And then we're going with Spark of Ions. Defeating a jolted target or defeating targets with Bolt Charge creates an Ionic Trace. So we're really focused on using our abilities to get stacks of Bolt Charge, and we are aiming to just continually do blinding explosions and just dealing a bunch of arc energy. For the artifact, there's not really that many mods that are innately good for arc, but particularly we are going for Refresh Threads, picking an elemental pickup matching your subclass element, or picking up a tangle. Picking up an elemental pickup matching your subclass element grants energy to your least charge ability, so we can ignore the strand aspect of this. And we're doing Elemental Coalescence. Defeating targets has to create an elemental pickup matching your equip super, so we're trying to get more stacks of Ionic Traces. If we are doing stuff with champions, we're going to be using Elemental Daze, stunning a champion with an elemental weapon, so we're using all elemental weapons. We're not using any kinetic weapons. In the specific build, it will create an elementally aligned explosion, applying a matching elemental debuff, so it's going to apply Jolt to our enemies and any enemies that are surrounding them. We're using Shield Crush while you are amplified, or your grenade recharges faster, so getting some innate grenade cooldown right there. And pick up an elemental pickup grants increased damage to weapons, so whenever we pick up Ionic Traces, we're getting additional damage boost on our Centrifuge, and we're also using the Song of Ryut. You can craft this weapon once you get the pattern from the Crotazen raid, and I am using one just to enhance the idea of not reloading. We're using Reconstruction and Bait and Switch. So as long as we're cycling through our weapons and we are running around a lot, then we should never have to reload whatsoever. If we look into our mods, obviously my armor and my stats aren't up to where I want them to be for this specific build, but at the end it doesn't really matter. As long as we have some decent stats, we should be fine. We're using Ashes to Assets, Heavy Ammo Finder if we need the ammo, Harmonic Siphon, so that Rapid Arc Weapon Final Blows will create Orbs of Power for us to get more super energy. Standard damage resistance, Firepower, whenever we get Grenade Final Blows will create more Orbs of Power. We're using Arc Dexterity because we want to make sure our weapons are ready faster. And we're going to get Bolstering Detonation, it'll grant us class ability energy when we cause damage with our grenade. For the legs, just for the fun of it, we're using the Enhanced Athletics mod, which will increase our base movement speed and our jump height. Using Weapon Fonts and Absolution, when we pick up an orb, it'll reduce all of our ability cooldowns. And Time Dilation for the Armor Charge Bomber. Reduce grenade cooldown when we use our class ability, and a Reaper mod. Whenever we use our class ability, it will spawn an overpower on our next weapon final blow. Like I said, no one uses transverse steps, but I just figured it would be a fun thing to do, fun thing to try out since we're going through all the exotics. And I'm super excited to give this a try out. So let's go ahead, get into a game, and give this build a try, guys.
Reconnaissance shows that Maya has consolidated their hold over the area. Let's begin chipping away,
Alrighty,
shall
everybody, we are doing the seasonal activity for Ash and
There's probably a
Iron.
fair amount of hardware still lying around.
Look out for vehicles in the operation zone. I love the crunch of Vex when you roll over them.
Jeez, I can't believe how fast I am. I was like zooming past all my teammates. Remember, the goal of this build is to not reload at all. Oh man, that health regen was fast. I think we handle that, right? Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I'm in a tricky spot. Ult. Man, amplified.
Like junk to me, but our elixir friends love junk.
If I do ever reload at all, I am going to be very disappointed. Let's see. So with Renegades coming out literally in just a couple days, there's been a lot of things that have been revealed, and I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on it finally. Me and my Day 1 Dungeon Fire team are going to be going through the campaign, most likely together. So if you guys are interested in checking us go through that, then I suggest go ahead and giving me a follow. My Twitch will be linked down in the description box, and I would appreciate a follow on there as well, if you guys would be so kind. I will be streaming a lot of Destiny 2 Renegades once it comes out, and I would love to have you guys there to come and check it out and hang out with me. My trade chart is so fast. The combination of everything. Probably not doing as much damage as I could be doing, but we're here to go fast. We're not here to do damage. look at these orbs.
So many schematics were lost in the collapse. I can't wait to take that apart.
Jolt this guy over here. There we go. Yeah, doing more damage. Ooh. Oh man, I feel like that's going up a lot faster. Let's see if we can do some damage right here. Bob and weave, bob and weave. I might be in a tricky spot. If I actually live this, I will be thoroughly impressed. Ooh. Hopefully you guys did have a good Thanksgiving with your family as well.
Very good. Stay one step ahead of Maya. Engineers at foundries will go crazy for this.
I ate a lot of food. The cooking was really, really good this year. I'm so faster than my teammates. I'm just zooming. Nope, nope, nope. For speed. We're speeding. Turret. Grenade. Do a little bit of running to get my thing back. There we go. I'm so used to like chilling in like a spot, not really moving around because I'm just doing so much damage. This is just like I'm like playing like a little mini game of just trying to like run and maintain my ammo economy. Doing these videos has definitely like shown me all kinds of different playstyles that I could do whenever I am playing Destiny. I was not expecting to be that accurate, even though I have some creature I have solar resist on. It's almost like the Vex don't like it. Don't want me to have fun. It's rude of them.
That's pure Golden Age vintage. We don't make them like that anymore.
Oh, is it this one, the last encounter? Yeah. So ideally, my teammates will come over and stand on this thing. I am jumping a lot higher. I never realized like how high you can jump with these boots. Go ahead and super this right here. I want to not get damaged, game. Thank you. It's definitely a unique build, I will say that.
We have other sectors to clear.
Oh, that looks complicated. I hope I don't
It's
have
really,
to ask
really
Clovis for
unique.
help.
Like, just running around so much, it's definitely not something
Our
I'm
main
used to.
target is on site. Engage and destroy.
Alright, what can we do with this boss? He has an attack that can trap you, but I'm gonna be way too fast for him. Look at all that jolt. That was a decent chunk of damage. Oh no, he teleported away. That's rude. Oh. Almost got me, buddy. Diamond triangle. Teammates out. This. Okay. We can just kill him. We can let my teammates do that. If you guys are playing Renegades, what is the most look forward to thing you're anticipating for the expansion? Are you excited for the dungeon the most? Are you excited for the Lawless Frontier, the campaign? Let me know what you guys are thinking about and if you guys are playing Renegades. Proc our centrifuge blind. Go ahead, jolt this guy. Super right here. Decent damage. Let's get our rift off. best part about this is that you can't get caught by that little containment attack. What an interesting build. So we did see the artifact perks for the Renegades expansion, and just as we assumed, there is a lot of emphasis on Arc and Void oriented stuff alongside some kinetic mods. So I really do think that this build could get better whenever Renegades does come out, because there are some arc-centric things that could enhance the fact of this entire build with what we're doing. And I think it's something that I'm probably going to end up revisiting to see what we can do. It's definitely very, very niche. Do I think it has a place in most content? Most likely not. Not like the higher end of like raids and dungeons and stuff like that. But for if you're just chilling out and you want to go fast and you want to embrace your Sonic the Hedgehog fantasy, I think it's a really, really fun thing to do. I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. It does mean the world to me. If you guys did like what you see and you want to see more Destiny related content, please do give me some feedback on what you guys want to see. I'm planning on releasing a bunch of Renegades content over the next coming weeks, as well as streaming over on my Twitch channel whenever the Day 1 Dungeon Contest mode starts, so look forward to that. I really do hope to see you guys on the Twitch channel. I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time.